Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful day today. Good morning. It is 11 a.m. here. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but welcome in. I hope you're all good. I am still having coffee. I already had one cup of it, but I'm having a second one. But how are you all? And also, how is the music? Let me know if it's too loud or anything. I just turned it down like a little bit, but it's still up fairly high. So if it's like too loud or anything, as I always say, please feel free to speak up and let me know so I can try and fix it for you. But welcome in. Hope you're all good. My eye like kind of burns a little bit. It's because I didn't get makeup. Excuse me. I didn't get makeup in at this time, but I was in the middle of putting my eyeliner on and I really messed it up. Like it was crooked, so I had to go and fix it, right? And then I had to like rub it off because it was crooked. And then I got something to like remover itself in my eye. So that was lovely. Let me say hello to everyone before I start on doing the paths. From where I can see, hello Shiver, hello Dima, hello Megs, welcome in. By the way, I hope you enjoy your lurk. Hello Simply Sunny, hello Emily, welcome in. It's 9 a.m. for you, it's 12:06 p.m. It's 11 a.m. for me. During yesterday's stream, I was saying how I felt like it might be potentially kind of boring if I do a stream that's like at least primarily dedicated to pathing. But then I thought about this morning whenever I was having coffee, and I feel like that's probably going to be the most time-consuming thing. And I do want to do another Animal Crossing stream today just because I am having to finish on my island as fast as possible. So I think since I've already decided like a handful of different build ideas that I can do, it'll be best that if I go ahead and do pathing now, because that's going to be the most time-consuming thing. Also, why does my stream look like that? Hold on a second. Hold on. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, there we go. That looks better. I don't know why it did that. Hello, Stellan. Hello, Carefree Capybara. Welcome in. On my last full day of my vacation. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, I hope you have fun. I hope it's a last. I mean, not a last. I hope it's a good last day. That's what I meant to say. I'm still like partly asleep. I think that's about it though. I'm gonna be focusing a lot on pathing despite what I said yesterday, just because I feel like the builds are not a big concern anymore. Like a lot of the big empty areas are fulfilled aside from this spot, and then there's an area in front of both of my shops that need to be filled up. Actually, before I do this, where's my wooden shed and my crafting station? Didn't I put it over here? So I'm gonna bring it over next to me in case I decide to use something. Not me practically just waking up, that's okay. Good morning, I hope you slept good. But where is it though? Where's my storage shed? Hello? I don't know where it is. And the reason I'm looking for it is because I need some kind of fruit to help me dig up the trees. And also to break that rock. Well, actually, a lot of those trees over there I can probably keep. And I guess I could just take the peaches from over here. I just feel bad because I tried not to do that whenever it's avoidable. Here's my builder's birthdays. Wait, whose birthday is it? I have to know. The volume is kind of low in my own headphones. Like, I'm just like worried about you guys. Y'all can hear it though, right? Like, it's a good volume. Oh, it's Dom's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Dom. I very rarely stream this early, so it does feel a little bit weird, but I'm excited about it. It's been fun to try streaming at different times. Hello, Ghosty, welcome in. It's good? Okay, cool. I can probably stop asking about it now then. Maybe a few of these can be removed, but not all of them, so I do want this area to have a decent amount of trees. I was thinking of build vibes whenever I eventually get around to putting a build over here. I think I want to put that ice cream parlor in this area. Or maybe not, because I did put the little crops by my house, so maybe that would clash. I don't know. There'll be something put here eventually, for sure. How's your Saturday going? It's going good. The gem show in my area does happen today and tomorrow. And we're still able to buy tickets. I think you can buy tickets at the door as well if it's like necessary and you really have to. I don't know if we'll end up going though, because I don't necessarily have crystal money. We'll see. I might end up going, we'll see. I'm going to get section by section. This area will be the first one that I work on path-wise. Is that even the right piece? We had this whole ordeal yesterday when it was like, is this the right piece? And I just kind of struggling to figure out what pieces of the path I should use. Well, thank you for the hydration reminder, Emily. I do appreciate it. I have water and coffee with me. I just made sure that I brought some of the coffee with me because it's the morning. My day's been good. I'm playing Splatoon 3 right now. I still have not played Splatoon. Honestly, will I ever? I feel probably not. And I kind of feel bad about not really trying this. I know it's really popular and a lot of people like it, and I've been asked to before, but I just don't feel very interested. Also, I think I'm doing that thing again where I'm like really cut off, like more than normal. Let me scoot over to the side. We had this problem yesterday. Let me just, okay. I scooted over. Is this better? Because I do like being in the corner, but I was cut off a little too much. Is this better now? My day's been, wait, I literally just wrote that. I swear, I reread messages, especially if I'm tired. So this is better now? Okay. Splatoon 3 is a fun game for me. The game isn't for everyone, and that's okay. I feel like that's also the same thing with Animal Crossing. You know, not everybody's going to like it, and that's okay. And then I think for this piece, I need to use one of the bottom sections. Will that tree get in the way? Maybe. I don't want to get rid of it entirely though, because I do want to have a bunch of peach trees over here. Okay, it's looking like I may have to go ahead and dig that up, which is unfortunate. Wait, did I already eat all the peaches? I guess so. Wait, what am I doing? I can get stuff from right here. Yeah, I'll use the tomatoes. Sure. I did also grab other fruit trees like the orange trees, pear trees, etc. down at Treasure Island earlier. And I did that because I really liked the way that it looked whenever I used that to fill out extra space in the front. And I made that same concept on other parts of my island. I'm not totally sure yet. So I just grabbed them just in case. I'm back, I gotta put this thing away, and then I got some lunch. No worries, Megs. Wait, lunch? Wait, what time is it for you? Because it's still 11 a.m. here, and I guess some people do eat lunch at this time. I don't, though. I feel like it's still too early for lunch. Unless I just got up insanely early, which I didn't today. I did wake up a few times throughout the night, but that's usually because I have to, like, do something for the cat. Oh, then yeah, but that's a normal lunchtime, then. Hello, Seth. Welcome to the live stream. It's 11 for you. It's 11 for me, too. It's 12:13 for you. I feel like a lot of you are either in the same time zone as me or, like, you're very close to my time zone. The middle kind of looks empty and kind of off, but we'll fill that in a moment. Right now, I'm just trying to get, like, the outside pieces to where it looks right, because I just feel like that tends to be my biggest struggle. Actually, I might fill that in now. We'll see. If you guys drink coffee, like if you're in chat and you drink coffee, how do you like to have yours? Because for me, if I'm making it at home, I just prefer like a lot. Some you might judge me for it, but I like to like plain like hot coffee. But if I'm drinking outside of the house, like if I buy it from somewhere, I do like caramel iced coffee. That's good. It's all for me. My bad. I'm eating pasta. No, you're good. It's okay. I'll eat mine far away from Lexi because she's allergic. Is it shrimp? Or like some form of shellfish? The one thing I actually just realized that I didn't pick up earlier from the Treasure Island was a bunch of this cherry blossom petal piles. That may pose to be an issue, but we'll see. Oh, it's shrimp spring rolls. I don't think I've had a spring roll in a long time. And I think from here I can probably start doing the section that goes all the way up until the incline. But where's the other side piece? Oh, there it is, okay. Also, I don't know if anybody noticed, but I don't have my crayon outfit on today. And the reason that I didn't put it on is because I tried using that for the thumbnail. Like, I tried getting, like, a cute, like, background cutout picture to use. But then it wouldn't really clear correctly. Like, whenever I tried to erase the background, it wasn't very clear. And that just wasn't very cute. So I went ahead and I just decided not to use that when I changed my outfit. The other side piece? What's up here? Somebody's telling me yesterday that you actually can rearrange the order that they're in, and I keep forgetting to do that. It's cute. Thank you, Stella. I was like, they'll probably have to leave stream early because I need to walk my friend's dogs and feed them dinner. You're good. It's okay. Just let me know. So now that's taken care of. And then we can just fill in this section, make it go over to the side. Oh, and by the way, another thing, I did get more stuff for the arcade area because we tried to do that last night and then I just really didn't have anything to work with. So I got some more stuff and that shouldn't be an issue now. Hello, Joanna. Welcome to the live stream. And hello, Owen. And hello, Saturn. Welcome in, friends. How are you guys? Good morning or good afternoon, depending on what time it is for you. Are you a breakfast person or not really? Not necessarily. I do feel like a lot of times in the morning I don't necessarily feel very hungry, but if I do, I don't really want things sweet. So I feel like a lot of breakfast foods are very sweet for some reason. Like if I do want something, I want something savory. That's a good question though. Do you guys like feel like you're like a breakfast person or no? Never mind, that is the wrong piece. I'm just about to go do laundry, but I'll be around. I hope it goes well. It's like I know that you're on campus, so like I don't know how the laundry is there. I say this, I heard somebody's story once. I don't know if this was like a college campus thing or if this was an apartment situation, but somebody was saying that their laundry was not even done washing. Like it was still wet, it was still in the washer, and somebody else had taken theirs out, put theirs in, even though the clothes was still wet. They put the wet clothes just on the ground. I'm a breakfast person, but on vacation only. Me too. And I feel like that's the only time that I'll really eat something sweet for breakfast. I was like, this is the first stream where I can see Saturn interact as mod. Oh yeah, Shiver, were you here the other day when this happened? I was trying to mod Saturn, and for some reason, YouTube was just in a silly little mood, and no matter how many times I would click the add as mod button, it wouldn't work. YouTube was being a hater that day. Stinky YouTube, right? Saturn just had to mod in spirit for a portion of the stream until it would work. I didn't really see a need to extend this anymore to the side because it kind of just cuts off right here. Well, actually, maybe I'll change that. I guess I misunderstood and I should change it. So I thought it cut off right here and you couldn't really walk anymore, but it does extend all the way to where the arcade area was gonna go. So yeah, this does have to expand. Okay, well, let me fix that. I'm just gonna keep using these farm crops to use to dig up the trees because it's easier. I also need to clean the bathroom later because my sister and her boyfriend are coming over for dinner and it needs to be clean anyways. If you need to kind of learn because you're working on that, that's okay. YouTube is so weird like that. YouTube's just been having a lot of like extra glitches lately. I mean, like more so than normal. I feel like to some degree, it's very normal for YouTube to have like a little bit of issues, but I swear it feels like it's been having more than normal lately. And thank you for the like command. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That path is so cute. Lexi, thank you. I didn't make it though. I found it at the kiosk, but thank you. I'm gonna have it go down just a little bit and then it'll curve down here. I'm gonna flip this screen upside down because I keep getting like spammed random messages from the family group chat. Hello Oscar, welcome in. I was trying to do it on the square next to it, not that one. Now I have to redo it. And I need the bottom piece. I feel like I really should just take a moment at some point to rearrange these squares so that way I don't have to scroll so much in the design app. I don't know if this will work the way that I'm envisioning, but I hope it does. Because undoing and redoing paths is a nightmare to me. What is Pronouns going to have? I have no idea. I mean, we do have sandwich stuff here, so I can always just make like a sandwich. Which isn't very interesting, but still. I sent you a gift. Thank you. That's so sweet. You didn't have to do that. I keep having to make it curve in different ways because of the shape of this little strip of land. This part is going to be the actual end of me. It really is. I keep feeling like my eyes watering. I think it might be like an allergy related thing. What's your favorite kind of sandwich? It's gonna sound really, really boring, but if you need like ones that you can just make at home, I just like a plain like turkey and cheese sandwich. I like to have mine with pickle slices though, because I like the extra crunch. I don't like mayonnaise on my sandwiches though, it grosses me out. No, I meant mustard, excuse me. I don't like mustard on the sandwiches. You can tell that I'm still like partly asleep, just a little bit. A little bit. How do you guys feel about mustard on your sandwiches actually? Mustard grosses me out most of the time. To answer your question about coffee, I like my coffee a little creamer at home. When I'm out, I like iced mocha coffee. Ben likes mocha coffee. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm a peanut butter and jelly and honey girly. Have you ever tried a peanut butter sandwich with banana slices and then honey? Normally I don't like honey very much. It kind of grosses me out a little bit. But I feel like that's like the one exception. I like ham and cheese and put in the toaster and it melts. I haven't tried it like that, but I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna have to try that. Do we have ham actually? We might. Mustard is yuck. I agree, mustard is disgusting. Change the date as soon as you can see it, what I sent to you. I don't think I have to change the date for that. I think I just have to like go in my house or something so that resets, but I mean, I can if you want me to. Hello, Maddie, welcome to the stream. BRB, you're good. Yeah, can you? Of course. I don't like mustard also. Sometimes it's okay, but most of the time it just kind of grosses me out. Like if some kind of like burger or sandwich has mustard and mayo, I'll usually only want the mustard. No, I keep mixing them up because I'm like kind of sleepish. But mayo is superior. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I can't hold it while I do paths, but I love it. Thank you so much. I love Chipotle mayo. If you guys eat from Chipotle or if you ever have, do you like to get the bowls or the burritos? Good day, everyone. Hi, Lexi. How are you? Hello, Vincent. Welcome in. I'm good. How are you? I'm just trying to like wake up a bit more. I don't normally stream this early. It's fun to try different streaming times, though. Another kind of food-related question, because I feel like it might be coming up on lunchtime for some people if it's not lunchtime for you guys already. If you guys, let's say if you were to go out in public and order like some kind of sandwich or burger, do you like to take off the tomatoes on it or no? Like if whatever it is comes with tomatoes, do you keep them or do you have them taken off? And the bowl with the bread and make my own burritos. I like to get the burritos but double wrapped. Like it's nice to have the tortilla feel a little bit thicker. And the cream on the other one tomorrow. Wait, still, you might not need to anymore unless you've already sent it. I went to a treasure island earlier and I found some. So you don't have to unless you still just really want to. I didn't have them last night, but I found some this morning. It's already 11:27, so I'm gonna have lunch right now. If you want to lurk while you eat, that's okay. So Meg says no tomatoes. So says I keep the tomatoes. I mean, I kind of like them, but I'm just like picky about when I have them and like how big they're sliced or like chopped up. Like I'm just very particular about it. So there's a brand of hot mustard that we get. It's very good with cheese. Speaking of cheese, what is your favorite kind of cheese? Also, I really don't need them. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I just wanted to let you know that if you change your mind about it, it's not as urgent anymore. I don't like cooked tomatoes. I only like raw tomatoes. You know what else I feel like is like kind of controversial in terms of eating it cooked versus not cooked is carrots. Like I feel like I've met a lot of people that do not like steamed carrots. Blue cheese or goat cheese. I've never tried either of those, and frankly, I'm scared to. Mozzarella cheese is good. I really like pepper jack cheese personally. Of course, like normal cheddar is really good too. Wait, what is marble cheese? Is it like multiple kinds blended into one? I don't need carrots if they're baked with maple syrup. I've never tried that. Do you like make that for a certain dish or do you just make it like that, stuffed carrots with maple syrup? That reminds me of like another question, but this one I want to make into a poll. Hold on. Okay, poll is up. How do you guys pronounce syrup? Like syrup or like no, syrup or syrup? That's how I meant to do it. So first one is syrup, second one is syrup. I hope that makes sense. It's apparently Canadian. I've never tried it. If you're gonna try goat cheese, I suggest that you have with another cheese like cream cheese because it's not as harsh tasting. Wait, so is it normally like just like a strong flavor? Marble cheddar is a variant of a typical English cheddar produced by blending white and orange cheddars. So it's like cheddar cheese that's blended with different variants of cheddar. By the way, I'm just thinking that I'm gonna have to drag the pathwork all the way down here, and it might start to get a little bit complicated down here because I do have other custom designs on the ground already and other furniture, so I think that might be a little bit challenging. And there are a lot of trees that look like they're going to inevitably be in the way, so I'm just gonna get even more of those crops. I'm just gonna pluck a bunch of them at once and use those so I don't have to keep coming back. Well, apparently I got Nook Miles from that. We love to see it. don't know how to describe it. That's okay. Okay, maple syrup is superior. I've never tried it. It still feels like my eye is like trying to water. I don't know if it's because I accidentally got the makeup remover in my eyeball earlier, or if it's because it's allergy season. I don't know which one. This one can probably stay. I don't think it'll be annoying, but the majority of these are going to get annoying. I just looked at my stream and I feel like it looked a little funny for a moment. Are we good? Are we good, you guys? Let me know, please. You put syrup on the side, or do you put it all on top of your pancakes? I put it on top of them, but only a little bit at a time because I don't like whenever it gets like super soggy. It's good. Okay, cool. I feel like a lot of times lately when stuff like that happens, I feel like it's just been mostly an issue on my end. I noticed that it seems fine now. Well, I'm good. I'm glad that it's fine now. Do you like pancakes or waffles more? I like the waffles. Pancakes are good too, but I prefer waffles. I like pancakes, but I like waffles more. Same. Orange juice or apple juice? Apple juice for sure. I don't like orange juice, but I feel like it's because a lot of the household cleaners that we have here are citrus based, like with their scent. So whenever I smell that, like it just like, I feel like the smell of a house cleaner is like the flavor of orange juice, if that even makes sense at all, and it probably doesn't. Another thing, I'm not a huge fan of the flavor, like regardless. I haven't had waffles in forever. Another thing, if you guys for some reason, let's say for some reason, whatever the reason is, even if you don't really like them much, if you're drinking orange juice, do you like the pulp or no pulp? No pulp, I'm not a monster? I see you. I feel the same way. It's not a matter of like, oh, like super gross. I feel like for me, it's like if for some reason I'm gonna drink that, I don't want solid little pieces in a drink. I like orange juice, no pulp. Okay, I feel like we collectively just don't like the pulp, and I'm here for that. I'm glad we all agree. I wouldn't actually judge you guys if you liked them, because that'd be mean. I just personally am not a fan of it. And thank you for the likes, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I haven't had orange juice in years. I haven't either, but it's also just because I don't like it. Like, for some reason, I'm gonna have fruit juice. I prefer apple juice, but if we don't have that in the house, I do also like cranberry juice and grape juice. And it's ironic, though, because, like, grape juice is okay, but I don't like actual grapes. Like, I don't want to eat a grape, but I'll drink grape juice. Probably because of all the added sugar, let's be honest. Coke or Pepsi? I prefer Coke over Pepsi. I like both, to be honest. I'm more of a Dr. Pepper person. But between those two, I feel like I might actually prefer Pepsi. But just by a little bit though, like by the littlest bit. I can probably end the poll now because we're not talking about syrup anymore. The way it was in my head, like you didn't hear me talk about it, but in my head, the way that just now I was like, should I put a poll that's like, should I go to the gem show today? Because I really thought about making that a poll idea. Cake or pie? I would say cake. You're drinking Coke right now. My grandma loves Pepsi. Like she almost always has a Diet Pepsi with her. Okay, I didn't mean to fully cut it off right here, but now that makes me think, should I even extend it over here? Because it'll make the area look more filled out if I do, but that means I'm gonna have to like redo some of this a little bit. In fact, yeah, I will. But that means I'm also gonna have to make it attached to the bridge. Welcome to the live stream. And then I think to prevent it from looking super closed off again, I'm gonna have to start opening it right here. And then maybe I can cut it off when it gets to like right here. Just because the area itself is already very filled out, I'm not sure how far I want to extend it. So I've already decorated the front yard area for the museum, same for both of the shops. And I feel like it might be a little too busy if I fully do that. But then right here in this front area, mainly in front of Nook's Cranny, it's kind of empty. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put there, but I'm gonna have to decide at some point. Okay, I can't see because of this tree, so let's dig that up. You guys see what I mean though? Because I feel like if I fully extend that to each individual store entrance, I'm gonna have to erase a lot of what I put in the front as is, and it's very full in front of them already. I feel like it's fine to just kind of cut it off somewhere right here. But I can't decide if that's me seeming lazy or if that's actually a good idea. I have a picture shared in the Discord of Athena watching the stream last night. I want to see the picture of Athena. I have to see now. Oh, your path is adorable. Thank you. I didn't make it though. I always like to make sure that I say that so that way I don't take credit for somebody else's design. But thank you. I can't spell. No, you're good. It's okay. You're good. That is definitely the wrong piece. Look how funny looking that is. There we go, that's better. I think for the rest of this though, I might put a few peach trees to fill up the area, but I also think I might put some general like benches or even like Sanrio couches of some sort to fill out these areas. Ice cream in a cone or in a cup? I'm gonna say cup. The cones aren't that bad though, because like it's fun to be able to eat that too, but I feel like a cup is enough for me. Okay, that'll grow back eventually, I guess. Okay, so this is what this looks like so far. And then this cozy little corner right here is where the arcade will be. It's not gonna be a big one. I just wanted like something to be like a space filler for that small area. Because I wanted to fill it out, but I didn't know what to put there. At least at first I didn't. And then this area is done as well. So we're gonna have to use whatever areas don't get worked on with the pathing is gonna be where I put the random space fillers. So that is taken care of. But what else doesn't have pathing? Well, actually, I might, depending on how, okay. We worked on this area last night, but I think I want to erase some of that and extend it to the playground, if possible. Well, maybe not. Because the entrance is right here, and that would have to be squeezed very thinly, and I don't know if that would work. I mean, maybe that means I could take off some of this fencing and use that to extend it. I'm not sure. I have to go, but maybe I'll be back later. If not, I hope you have a great rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Stella. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Well, you know where else doesn't have any pathing? I know. Hold on. Is the area up here. And then the area for Stitch's house. Yeah, none of this has any pathing, so I think that's gonna be our next project. I want to play ACNH right now so bad. My Switch is dead and I don't want to charge it. Well, do you at least know where the charger is? I shared the photo of Athena in the, Athena is the real mod, right? She's just doing the modding for you. Crunchy peanut butter or smooth peanut butter? I like crunchy peanut butter. I like both though. Like I'd be fine with either if I had to make a sandwich with it. Athena's the real mod here. Athena should have a YouTube channel so I can mod her. Actually, I don't know how I'm gonna go about adding this up here because I already made this build, and I feel like that's why it's kind of smarter, if possible, to do pathing first before you make at least some of your builds. For smooth peanut butter, we should also mod Luna. We should. I'm gonna make her a channel. And I'll have it curve a little bit towards the picnic area. me decide where to put that piece at first. You know what I just realized that I'm excited about? I haven't even thought about this. So majority of my streams, I do raids at the end of them. And since I don't usually do morning streams, I think I'll be able to like potentially raid somebody that I normally don't get to. So that's exciting. Luna and Kimi start a channel together. They can have a collab channel. They can stream together. Or talk about their secret plans that they're always conspiring to act up in the middle of the night. Because both of them do that. Wait, Meg, is that a Funa or is that a different cat? I might be mixing them up. I'm gonna check on the fudge I made. Wait, you made fudge? I want some. How much left until 4K? I can do the math for you. Hold on. I'll have to check how much I even have before I can do that. Currently, I need 614 more before I can get to 4K. That's not too bad. I feel like it's still a lot, though. It might be a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. You never know. Now it feels like I have to sneeze again. Okay, this is definitely an allergy related thing, like 100%. So this part's going out. Part of me is kind of wanting to expand it more over here, but I just don't want it to intervene with the build too much. Maybe I should make it, instead of having to go in this little circle right here, maybe I should extend it all the way to the incline. I feel like that would look a bit better. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So let me just kick this part off a little bit. Well, Island Core is this. I missed the past streams. You're good. This one is Kid Core. I mean, this part up here is very pastel, but still, it's meant to be Kid Core. I just realized I'm gonna have to redo that all over again. Because if I continue this way, it's not gonna be fully aligned with the incline, and that's gonna look really strange. So let's fix that again. I think that means though that I'm gonna have to dig up this green mum, but that's okay. I like Kid Core's one of my favorites. My aunt is kind of Kid Core too. I don't know, it's mixed, that's okay. Sometimes mixed themes can be really fun. And I think for the last two pieces right next to the incline, we're gonna use the rounded off part. So that way it's like perfectly round. It's good fudge, but it's very rich. I feel like rich fudge, I can only eat like maybe like max 2 pieces of it. And I hope you enjoy your Lurk A plays. I'm gonna play some Stardew Valley, and I'm year 4, winter, still no stupid duck feather. I got a second duck to help me, but still nothing. It's the last thing I need for the community center. I felt that frustration on a very personal level. Except for me, the one thing I was missing towards the very end was the fiddlehead fern. I had an entirely separate stream just for grinding to do anything to get a fiddlehead fern. Okay, so you have Portia in your campsite. Tell her that I love her very much. Portia's my favorite. I gotta go buy it. Bye, Silla, please. Thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Okay, so I think this looks better now. Okay, I like this. But then I also feel like it needs to extend over here and go by the museum. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in this little empty space. We'll see. And I need to dig up all of these. Actually, I may just end up making this like a fruit tree section depending on how I feel. We'll see. We'll see. I know I say this sometimes, but I'm in one of those mood scam where I'm considering changing my thumbnail sometime after the stream. I may do it, I may not, I'm not sure. But if you see the thumbnail change, it's still the same stream. I'll keep the title the same. I'll just change the thumbnail, probably. So don't worry about it if you see it change. That's just me trying to make a better one. I'm gonna look for codes when my entrance needs something else, but I'm not sure what. Would you maybe want some of the ones that I have, or like take a screenshot for inspiration or something? So I can put it on screen for you so you can take a screenshot if you want to. That is not the right piece. How do you decide on your themes? Honestly, it's just a matter of whenever I know it's time to reset, it's just a matter of whatever I feel drawn to in that moment. I feel like typically my themes, at least most of the time for most of the islands, it's themes that were already like a theme in the community that's at least semi-commonly done. But the only like unique ones that I've done are my Coraline themed island and the astrology island, I believe. That's not including the next theme idea that I have though, which I'm still really excited about. Okay, that is not the correct piece. What should I put around this, you guys? Like, what should I use to decorate on the sides of the paths? Like small ideas. I'm trying to find codes used, they used in the past for, I keep wanting to say path instead of pass. They used in the past for other, I don't remember what they were called. Do you remember what colors they were? I was thinking about it, and I'm thinking if I, at some point today, like outside of the stream, actually sit down and put a bit of work into my island, I honestly feel like there's a chance I could finish it today. And I feel like it's because now that a lot of the really big open areas that needed pathing are at least mostly covered, and it's showing me the remaining spots that need builds or flowers, trees, whatever it is that I end up putting there. I feel like there's a good chance that if I get a lot done today and I sit down and do a bit more work later, I feel like I could legitimately finish this island today. Like, I feel like I could, possibly. Oh, they were different colored tiles. Okay. I also would just type in the word kidcore and then look for pathing through that. Because if they were multicolor, I feel like that's probably your best bet. I feel like we kind of finished our food talk earlier. We were talking about a bunch of like coffee and food related questions earlier, but I have another one. So again, if you drink coffee, like let's say it's homemade coffee that you made like with some kind of coffee machine that you have in your kitchen. If your coffee gets cold by accident, do you just continue to drink it cold and you don't really care, or do you feel like you have to reheat it? It depends. I feel like if it's really cold outside, then I'll definitely reheat it. But otherwise, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care that much if it gets cold. Like, I'll just continue to drink it. Like, it doesn't bother me. Also, hey, I really need to go to the restroom, so I'm gonna have to go on a BRB screen. But I will be back as soon as I possibly can be. So, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now. So I also had to help my mom with something, but so thank you for waiting. I appreciate it. I think in terms of the rest of the stream, I might extend the pathing over to the left here a little bit, and then maybe I could put the ice cream parlor right here. I'm not sure where I want to put that yet. I know I still want to use it, but I don't know where it's going to end up being put. Just a few moments first for... Wait, before what? Does that mean Mario Party? You said MP10, I don't really know what that means. Hello, Cody, welcome to the stream. I am getting cut off again like yesterday. I'll scoot to the side, sorry. Is that better? I still feel like I'm being lazy by not extending this all the way to the shops down here. I don't know. And then maybe since I'm not really sure what to put here, I feel like it's an awkward area to put a build because I already decorated for the shops right here and right here. I feel like if I put some kind of build right here, it's gonna look just awkwardly placed. So I guess since there's already pathing attached to this side, I could do a little bit that extends out here, and then you can choose to either walk upwards, diagonal to get to the museum, or to the left to get to Abel's. In fact, yeah, I think I will do that. I was gonna make a curved at first, but I realized on the other side, I made it just like the normal up and down pieces. So I think I'm just gonna do it on this side as well, so that way it matches. Oops, that's the wrong one. I'm not really sure how far I should take this though. Because I want it to be an area where you can walk towards either of the shops from here, but I don't know how far I want this to go. Check phone, okay. Okay, I got you, Ben. I think, kind of how yesterday I made it focused around, like aside from the pathing I did for the front of the island, you guys know how I focused that stream a lot more around builds and like various decorating rather than the pathing, even though I did do some pathing. I think today's gonna be flipped where it's focused on the pathing, but like a little bit of decorating. And I think I might do a poll for where I should put the ice cream parlor. I really don't know. I think right now I'm stuck between either putting it behind the museum or maybe somewhere near the shops. But I also feel like it's kind of crowded near the shops, so maybe not. I was in pictures of my entrance later in Discord, need some ideas on what it needs. We could work on our islands together because I am desperately needing to finish this island. Remember how yesterday I went on that whole explanation about what's going on with Kappa and them coming after my streams again because of what theme this island is? Well, they did it to last night's stream too. I had to fight them on my comment and they took off the super thanks feature. So it's making me want to finish this island even more. So maybe we could both do our islands today? Actually, I don't think this is the correct piece. Hold on. Hey Mars, welcome to the stream. Today's like opposite of yesterday's streams where I'm focused like mainly on pathing and like a little bit of decorating, whereas yesterday it was like mainly decorating and a little bit of pathing. I want to try, but I think it was you that said this the other day where I could actually rearrange the designs when I originally thought that I couldn't. Somebody told me that I could, but I don't know how you do it. Okay, so I think actually now that I think about it, it is pretty busy by the shop, so I don't think it'd be a good idea to put it there. So now I'm debating between directly behind the museum or maybe putting it on this upper cliff, which is opposite side of Stitch's house. So his house is all the way up here. So I think it'll go down here, opposite side, or if it'll go on the slightly lower cliff behind the museum. You can swap the places. Do you know how to do it? Because I don't know how. Okay, poll is up. My cat is screaming by the door though. You want to put the design so I can see the options? Yeah. Well, it does say swap at the bottom. Hold on. Let me just try it like this. Oh, you can! Okay, well, good to know. Now I see it. I feel like it's pretty obvious now that I think about it. In the meantime, while you guys vote on the polls, I think I'm gonna do that next. I need to know where I put my storage shed and my crafting station. Because I seem to have lost them again. I'm always randomly losing them, it feels like. Can y'all hear my cat? Where did I put the storage shed? I'm so confused. Where is it? I'm always losing it somehow. I mean, unless I ended up putting it in storage at some point, I don't remember, then I don't know where else it is. I really don't know where else it would be. I didn't end up finding any of these mushroom platforms at the Treasure Islands, by the way, but I can buy them from the catalog, so it's fine. Okay, so it did put it in my storage. I don't remember doing that, but sure. Okay, Animal Crossing, I see you. So not these fruit trees, I'm gonna plant these somewhere. But some of these other trees and these flowers can be tossed out because I need room in my pockets. Your cat wants in. I hear her hollering at the door, but she's just literally gonna taunt the animals. She always does. She always teases your animals. So it's like, there's almost no point. She's gonna get kicked out almost right away. She's just gonna tease the animals. There's no point. I was right. That's the first thing she did when she came in. The fruit trees can stay, but these ones I'm just gonna sell. Wait, actually, no, the green mum plant I need to keep. Luna! Get down! I'm sorry for raising my voice on stream. That was probably loud, but she is acting up. Hold on. She basically launched herself on top of the enclosure and tackled over the light. Hello, David. Welcome in. Did not even a minute, and she already messed with them. Literally, that's what I was trying to tell you. It's like, I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I wasn't letting her in. By the way, she literally flew on top of the enclosure and knocked over the light. I fixed it for you, but she knocked it over. Why am I going all the way back over there if I already have the storage shed? It looks like most of you, by the way, are staying directly behind the museum on the cliff, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then afterwards, I'm gonna go back to the pathing and add some up here. Because he did add a few designs on the ground, but I want the pathing to lead up to his house too. And the reason he got like super special treatment is I feel like just of all villagers, he is the most kidcore of them all. I grabbed some, yeah, I got these, the frozen drink machines. I mean, it looks like a slushy machine, but also kind of looks like some kind of dessert thing. These, I want the designs to match, and I don't. So I'm gonna see if I can customize those, and if I can't, then I'll have to take it to Reese and Cyrus. I probably can't, though. I have a feeling that I probably can't. Yeah, I can't, okay. Well, time to go to Reese and Cyrus. I don't think I can take this little hat with me, so we're gonna take that off. Thanks for the addition, my dear Dima. I appreciate that. Thank you. There we go. Whenever I sit back down, I keep getting too close to the edge, so I have to like scoot back over so that way I'm not getting cut off with part of my face. I feel like I stopped by earlier and Harvey wasn't there for some reason. Like, I was gonna take a picture and use it as the outline, or not outline, excuse me. Get like a transparent image of my character, but he wasn't there, so I couldn't get inside the building. Is he just like not there at certain times? Because I just thought he was there constantly. See, Luna, if you sit there politely and quietly like you are right now, you can stay in here, but we can't have you attacking the animals and their lights that they use for warmth. You can't act like that. You see, like, where's Harvey? What's he doing? You go to the plaza because he's talking to someone? But on my island? The fact that my character is broke right now, let's go fix that. Oh, on his island, okay. Well, where is he? Not him getting his fortune read by Katrina right now. I feel like this is enough spending money. The rest of the money I feel like is going to be just for spending for whatever I need for the rest of this island. Because I already have my house fully upgraded and I very rarely pay off the final upgrades. I don't see a need to. So I feel like this is plenty just for spending purposes. I'm gonna have them both be the pink tile ones. What is Harriet eating? Looks like some kind of soup. But if it's soup, then why is she drinking it? You don't drink soup. I think in order for the remainder of the stream, I want to do the ice cream parlor and then add the extended pathing for Stitch's house. And then I think after that, I'm going to roll around my island and find whatever parts still don't have any or need adjusting for the pathing, work on that. Once all the pathing is said and done, if there is still time left in the stream, which there probably will be, I'll probably just work on space fillers for the remainder of that stream. I don't think Lexi's heard of miso soup. It's basically a small cup of miso you drink while holding it. No, I've heard of it. I just feel like it's strange to drink soup. I feel like most of the time you don't drink a soup. These aren't necessarily ice creams, but I feel like it helps to add to the ambiance. You found tiles you were looking for? Wait, which ones were they? Like, what was it called? In the kiosk. I feel like it looks weird just having it against the tree. I think the only change with the soup has big toppings in it. Like, you don't really drink a big bowl of ramen unless, of course, you ate all the toppings. True. If we do get to that point in the stream where I'm just working on various space fillers, I think I'll change the pinned message to be about that, just because I always get worried about that people are going to come and be like, why aren't you doing what the title says? Like, I get super paranoid about that for some reason, so I will. She's literally just sitting outside their enclosure, like sitting down with her tail wrapped around her feet, just watching them. She's stalking them. Actually, I think I want to drag these apart a little bit to make space in the middle for the frozen drink machines. Hopefully these can both fit right in the middle. Luna, I see you. Don't get any closer than that. Scoot that one back in, I guess. Okay, yeah, I like how that looks. So now that that's done, we need to put like a little seating area right here. But what tables would I use? That's the question. Pink pavers. I feel like I've never seen that as a title for design. Also, that was the wrong button. I closed out of it instead of opening up my storage. For tables, what should I use? I mean, I did grab this earlier. I was thinking of maybe making a diner, but I might not do that anymore. So I could just use it for the ice cream parlor table. I don't have any current ice creams prepared, but I'll definitely get some and put them on the table eventually. I think for the chairs, I'll probably just use the stools that I grabbed, and then I want to put these little bears around it because I feel like that'd be cute. It is the Papa Bear though, so they might be kind of big. We'll see. Okay, I hope the table can line up with these because that would be perfect. Wait, should they go on the sides or on the front and back? I can't tell. I feel like you'll be able to see it better and sit down more comfortably if they're on the sides, so we'll do that. And then the bears, after this needs to be pulled down some. But then the bears could go over here, maybe? And then this one can go down here. Please tell me there's room. Okay, cool. I knew it could work, I could tell. I feel like, despite not having this island for very long, I feel like it's come together very easily and very quickly. And I don't think I've had that happen in a while. Because even in the past when I felt really motivated for islands, it would still take me a while. Like, I feel like of all of my islands, this one is one of the ones that's gone by, like, the quickest. I don't know if it would be considered the fastest, but it's definitely up there. Well, if you look at this one, it says cupcake on there, but the little design in the corner looks more like a drink of some sort, like a dessert drink, maybe some kind of milkshake of some sorts. I think if I put that on a design post and put it nearby, and then do I have at least one more area that I can replace on here? Let me see. Because if I can, that'd be perfect, and I could put a design that's like, hey, like here's like an ice cream parlor or something. This one I kept saying the other day that I could replace, so I think I want to do that. Well, thank you for the raid, friends. Welcome in. I am so sorry that I currently have sub-only mode on, but welcome in, friends. How are you? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Can we get a link for Hero Plays, please? Thank you so much. How was your stream and what did you play? We've been rapidly trying to finish this island because Kappa keeps like taking off my comments and everything. Raid's here. Well, hello, friends. Welcome in. I'm so sorry for the sub-only mode slowing it down a bunch. But I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. You played Pokemon? Wait, which Pokemon does Hero have? Or both? I know some people have both. Oh, Pokemon Scarlet? Okay, gotcha. I have Pokemon Violet. I haven't played it in a little bit, though. I heard there's some kind of glitch a while ago where people's save files were getting randomly deleted. I hope everybody is okay. I hope if you play it, that you still have your save file. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate the love and support. I have a Kid Core island and I've been trying to do a bunch of, like, at least mainly pathing today. Like, some decorating, but mainly pathing. don't know if it's still here, but I'm not playing Violent until Pokemon fixes the glitch. Understandable. Thanks for coming. Epic ratings, of course, and thank you for the love. I appreciate it. I feel so bad that sub-only mode slows it down. I just kept it on there because I get so sick of the really gross spots. So I've taken it off before briefly, and then they come back. So I just don't bother with it anymore. What theme is your island? I have a Kid Core island. I don't know exactly what was causing it. I heard that, I might be wrong, so don't quote me on this, but I heard that maybe it was something about something tried to be updated, and then that update itself caused a massive glitch. And thank you for reading Heroes Link. I appreciate it. Now I get it 100%. Thank you so much for understanding. I appreciate it. I really don't do it to upset people or slow it down if maybe there is a raid. It's the easiest way to keep the really inappropriate bots out of the chat. It just happens. I also have a Kid Core island. Really? What's your island name? Mine is Starfall. Oh, sorry. I'm like, you're good. I normally never stream this early, so it does feel a little odd. Oh, hello. My camera got super blurry for a moment. That was freaky. That's good. 30 likes, guys. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Isn't it really late for you or like evening time? Because I think you and I may have like a 5-6 hour time gap, given I don't know exactly where you are. You don't have to share that information if you are not comfy. But I believe we have like a 5 or 6 hour time difference. I hope my account is able to have over 200 shiny Pokemon. I don't have a singular shiny. I haven't done it yet, but I've been wanting to do a shiny hunting stream. I'm just kind of putting it off until I've made a bit more progress in the game. And also, I'm pretty sure I may have missed some chats. I'm so sorry, but I do appreciate all the love. And if you guys can't stay, I totally understand. No worries at all. I actually went live early today. It's 5:30 p.m. here. It's 12:34 p.m. Actually, this goes out 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's cool. While you guys are still here, would you maybe be interested in seeing a bit of a tour? Or like maybe some of the builds that I have? It's only 1:34 here. You're only an hour ahead of me then. I was getting an ice cream design, so I'm gonna make a custom design signpost and then put that on there so like it advertises the ice cream. Whoever likes until their day, won't leave until there's 30. I appreciate your energy. Thank you so much. Genuinely. Sure, why not? Okay, just give me 1 second. My character kind of looks bald right now because I has like the pigtails, but if I have the hat on, it cuts them off, so it looks like I'm bald, but it's fine. I just noticed that mannequin has a mohawk. Okay. So just starting from right here, because that's where I walked out of, here is my area for the Able sisters. And then I have the pathing kind of cut off right here because this area is already fairly full and busy and I don't want to overdo it. Here's the area for Nook's Cranny. I'll go up here first because we're already over here on the side. I'm in UK Scotland, so my time zone is GMT. I don't know how far ahead of me that is. I think that is 5 hours then. You said I think it was like 5 something for you? And then we'll go over here. Apple, can you please move? Does anybody else's villagers do that? I think in a more interesting fashion, I should probably show you the entrance. I was so happy with the entrance. It took me a while, but I was really excited about it. Same here, Oklahoma EST. How is it in the UK? Speaking of, how's the temperatures for you guys? You don't have to share where you're from, especially if you're young. Please don't do that. That's not safe. But how's the weather for you guys? It was finally staying warm for us, and then it randomly got cold again. So that's been strange. No tired saying the lurk. No worries. Hope you enjoy your lurk. It's nice. The puff pretty normal for me. Yeah, it's 5 over here. So you're about 5 hours ahead of me then. This one, I think, was one of my top favorite ideas. This was actually suggested by somebody in the chat. It's a nap time area. I thought that was super cute. And then we have the campsite. It's good. Thank you. Actually, I don't know if that was for me or if that was somebody else in the chat, but if that was for me, thank you. I'm really so excited. You lost your copy of Animal Crossing? I hope you find it. I always suggest this to people, and I don't know what it is about it. I feel like it helps. But if you lose something like a physical item, I would recommend looking in places that you least expect to find it. I don't know what it is about it, but I feel like I always find my stuff that way, just looking in places where I'm not anticipating to find it. It's not too bad. We got 8 degrees Celsius with showers at the moment. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit because we don't measure in Celsius. Looks good already? Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. And this is my area next to my house. It's kind of like my yard, if you will. I put a bunch of stepping stones just because they're really fun. It's not the desk. It's on a receipt. Oh. When it's on Amazon, Lexi made a shirt, cup, and a hoodie for my team. I've never actually, no, that would be a lie then. I was gonna say, I've never made any shirts, and I was realized I have made tie-dye shirts before, and then there's also the merch store, if that counts. 8 Celsius is it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you for calculating that for me. I had no idea what that is, what that is. For me, that is really, really cold. I feel like to some people that might not be cold, but considering I'm from a generally very hot place, I feel like that's pretty cold. Last main thing that I'll probably show is the bakery area and then the picnic area. So here's my bakery. It's very pastel, which I feel like you would normally associate bright colors with kidcore, but it's fine. You do what you gotta do. I still remember the good times I had with Animal Crossing. I hope you get to play it again. I hope you can find it. I'm so sorry that you lost it. There's 31 here. It's about to rain, apparently. It's been saying rain showers on the bottom of my computer for the longest time. Then it's rain, wind, and cold for the rest of the year. Does anybody else's weather, like, rapidly change just constantly? Because it does that here all the time for us. Like, especially when it was trying to transition from winter to spring. One day it would be really, really cold, then it would be hot, then it would be cold, then it would be hot, and then it would be cold. It wouldn't make up its mind. What are you playing? Me? I'm just playing Animal Crossing. Unless you were asking somebody else. You might have been asking somebody else. When I was playing Animal Crossing, I think it had 3 stars. Mine's been stuck at 3 stars for like forever, and I kept trying to do things to maybe at least get it to 4 stars. Isabel's just picky. She's very picky, I swear she is. Love the cold, but not the extra cold. Nice to get all the fans on in the house. He's crazy. I love to have the house extra cold whenever I sleep. Given I can't go past a certain point though, just because we do have pet reptiles in here and they rely on the temperatures being at a certain point. Or like at a certain warmth. No, that's me, okay. Sometimes I can't tell. I'm gonna head off for now. I hope you have an epic your stream. Of course, thank you so much for the raid again. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Is it the only game I lost? Let's probably Pokemon Brilliant Diamond? I hope you find it. Really, truly, I do. Especially because Nintendo games are expensive, so that's unfortunate to lose not only one, but more than one. Much love to everyone in chat. Love you all. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate you. I'm finishing up this area, and then I'm going to go and add pathing in front of Stitch's house. Actually, after like the miniature tour, I haven't really shown my map at all. Here. To this day, I am still so surprised over how far away resident services is compared to the airport. Bye here, thank you for shouting at my channel. I almost lost all my cartridges, but you found them all. I'm glad that you found them, that's good. Bye here, have a good evening, almost dinner time. I don't really miss Pokemon Brilliant Diamond because my starter Pokemon accidentally one-shot the box legendary. I'm not gonna lie, I usually rely on my mods to help me understand Pokemon related stuff, and I don't think I know what that means. There we go. I feel like this is good. I have Pearl. I just have Violet. And then I had a Pokemon game on my 3DS for a while, but then I literally, like, I can't make this up. I got stuck in a cave, and I got so mad about it that I just got rid of the game because it frustrated me a lot. Much love, Cloud and Salmon, everyone. Bye, Hero. Thank you again for the love. I appreciate it. I mean, he killed a very powerful, and important Pokemon. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for translating that for me because I had no idea what that meant. It's 2 Celsius where I live, which is 35.6 Fahrenheit. With wind, it's -4 Celsius, and that's 24.8 Fahrenheit. I could never. I do enjoy the cold, like, not like, sometimes it gets annoying. I do enjoy the cold because I feel like that can be cozy, but after a certain point, it's just too much. Like, it's just too cold. Like, if it's chilly enough where I'd have to wear a jacket and, like, long pants outside, I'd like that. But if it's so cold that, like, I'm legitimately shaking outside, that's a big no for me. Take care. Yeah, any other raiders or hero, if you guys gotta go, I completely understand it. Thank you for the love and support. I appreciate you. I might need to go get more of the vegetables to dig these up. Just these two. Or actually, I guess I could just go get the coconut trees instead, because they're closer. I think my Pokemon Brilliant Diamond copies under my dresser. I mean, I feel like it'd be worth a try to smooth the dresser a little bit, or maybe if, I don't know how big yours is, but if there's a little bit of space underneath, you could shine a flashlight or your phone light underneath it and see if you can see it. Just so that it would save you the trouble from, oops. You know, I really didn't mean to do that, but sure. Thank you, Animal Crossing. I do stuff like that all the time. I need to go sleep. That's okay. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I was thinking about it. I want to do more Animal Crossing shorts. I really haven't done it in a couple days. I've been telling myself I need to work on a few more. I don't have as many ideas right now. I have one in particular, but I'm really not sure if anybody else has done it, and I don't want to accidentally like copy and or steal someone's idea, because that wouldn't be very nice. What is this? A windflower crown. I don't think I have the recipe for that yet. Today was snowing crazy and lasted 10 minutes and it got really sunny. It was weird. That kind of stuff happens all the time here. Not with snowing though, but like with heavy rains, because we don't usually get a whole lot of snow. Like, it's the same concept. It'll be crazy raining and then suddenly get really, really sunny. It's weird. My dresser is really heavy. I will go ahead and see if you can shine a light under it. And then if you end up seeing it under there, then you can move it. Or maybe ask for help if somebody could help you move it. It just might be easier that way. I'm gonna have this fan out down this direction a little bit. Maybe we could put like a cute little sitting area, have it lead up into Stitch's house. And there's not as much room right here. And I originally did like these signs, like the juice box and the egg, but for the sake of room, I may have to get rid of those. We'll see. I hope not, but I will if I need to. Bye, Crown Killer. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We're definitely gonna have to raid somebody as well. I already kind of wanted to, but especially since we got raided today, we definitely have to. By the way, Sidif, if you're still here, I know that you like and watch Sabotage League too. Maybe I missed it somewhere, but I feel like the last few episodes haven't happened yet for season 4. Have they happened? Like, have you seen the schedule or anything? Like, do you know anything about that? It's okay if you don't. I just feel like I've missed something. Nothing but spiderwebs? I'm sorry. Really, I hope you find it soon. Especially because, you know, Nintendo games are expensive. I mean, video games in general these days can be pricey, but especially Nintendo games. Like, the fact that one game from them is typically like $60 brand new is outrageous to me. And part of me thinks that maybe it's just because they're a big and well-known company, but still, like, that's a bit much for a game, I feel like. Okay, these are gonna have to move, but that's okay. I could put them somewhere else if I change my mind about it. I have some of them video games I can have on the Switch. I can maybe sell for enough money to buy Animal Crossing. Wait, sell for enough money to buy... Oh, okay. I think I misread that. I mean, you can always just list all of your options and figure out what you think is best at that point. I feel like it's always nice to be able to either, like, write that down or just even make, like, a mental list of all of it. Had to take a break from it, now still on Twitter. Oh, I saw that, but I didn't realize that that was in connection to Sabotage League. I'm sorry. I hope he's okay, though. I hope whatever's troubling him... I hope it improves and I hope he feels better. Truly, I do. And I hope that his break helps him. Thank you for the water reminder, Dima. I appreciate it. After I finish this area for Stitch's house, I'm gonna go around like my end, just walk around, run a little bit in general, find any pathing areas that either need some added or adjusted. And once I make sure that I no longer need to work on that category anymore, I think I'm gonna change my pinned message, just be like, hey, I'm working on space fillers right now. Because I feel like once I really got started, the pathing went by faster than expected, and I'm not ready to end my stream yet. You have Mario Kart and Minecraft. I do not have Minecraft. I've played like a different version of it before. And by different, there's like an education version where it's like there's certain things that you can't do. Like you're a bit more limited. So I've tried that, but otherwise I haven't played it normally. And mental health is more important than sabotage. When he decides to start up again, I will watch it, but I'd rather take his time and not rush it. Me too. I completely agree. And I hope that nobody's being mean to him about it or anything, because people can be really awful online. And then I think from here I'm gonna get the corner pieces in that top piece and then just have it connect to this, if that makes sense. It'll make more sense when I'm done, I promise. How much can I sell Mario Kart for? I definitely wouldn't sell it to GameStop because I feel like they don't really give you that much. If you can, I would try to sell it to an actual person that's, of course, trusted and not, like, creepy, of course. You definitely can't sell at full price. I feel like maybe, I'm just guessing, I could be very wrong, but maybe like $40 max? I'm not a content creator, but I feel like it's hard to make content for stuff when you're burned out or a game that won't have any updates. Oh, you're 100% correct. Like right on the money with that. Like that is completely accurate. It does get really tough at times. Welcome back, Saturn. Okay, thanks for the advice. Of course, you're welcome. I feel like my stream looks a little funny right now, and maybe I'm overthinking it, but I feel like it looks a little off. I'm gonna walk around my island right now and see what areas need adjusting path-wise and or what areas might need some added. And at that point, if we're good to go, then we're just gonna work on space fillers for the rest of the stream. Literally 18 degrees, my fingers are so cold. Have you ever been that cold and then you finally get somewhere warm and then whenever your fingers are like thawing out, if you will, it almost kind of burns a little bit. It's like you were so cold and then like it burns while you're trying to heat up. What is that? Like, why does that happen? Does anybody know? I think we're good in this area. I'm gonna keep it cut off like this just because I don't see a need to have it extend that way. Well, actually, I might erase 2 tiles right here and make it go up just a little bit. In fact, I will. I feel like it'll look a little more complete that way. But I don't think I want it to extend all the way to Able Sisters. Or should I? I don't know. I also have Pokemon cards I can sell. Pokemon cards can definitely sell for a lot. It just depends on which ones. I wouldn't be the person to ask for though which ones would sell for the most. I really don't know a whole lot off the top of my head. But definitely some can sell for a good amount of money. Sometimes people forget that content creators are human too. You don't need to be rude. You're 100% right. I'm not going to showcase an image of it because I don't feel a need to give this person attention. But long story short, if you guys have been on YouTube a lot recently or like within the past couple of days, somebody who was a troll in the community a long time ago has come back and has been impersonating various content creators and saying really weird or inappropriate or mean things under their names. And I was in a stream last night and they had done that. They saw me commenting and then went on my recent video and had harassed me in my comments. And I'm not gonna show what they said. I don't feel a need to give them that kind of attention because that's exactly what they want. But they said some rather rude things. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't having the best mental health day yesterday as is, so that didn't really help. Long story short, content creators are people too. We have our own struggles and feelings. Some of us also may be mentally ill, and, you know, there's no need to be hurtful. I know it's a very old and cheesy saying, but genuinely, if you have nothing nice to say or do, leave people alone. Just leave them alone. If you're not going to be kind, don't bother. I have a VMAX Lapras? I have no idea what that is, but the word sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard it. I'm not seen this person, but I've heard about it. I feel it all started with K-Daisy. I believe it did start with K-Daisy, and then they've made their rounds with various creators. And the thing is, I feel like when you hear about that kind of thing, you assume that it's only with, like, big creators. They've been doing it with content creators of all sizes. So none of us are safe, really. And I'm convinced it's going to happen to all of us eventually, because they've been making their rounds with everybody. With that being said, though, I don't want to give them a whole bunch more attention, but with that being said, if you guys are watching a bunch of streams at any point, like the next week or so, and you see somebody in the chat with like the name of a creator that you know and love, if they're saying weird things, it's probably that person or just somebody being rude. So I wouldn't really respond to them. I just would alert the mods and or the streamers so they can see it and take care of it as needed. What did I tell cleaning who's being mean? No, you're good, you're good. We were just talking about the thing that happened with the troll, and I was explaining how I was harassed in my comments from them. Oh yeah, you're good, Dima. Be sure that you're on live chat. That was a good reminder. I don't get what they get out of it. I don't either. I said this to Artsy, but I was saying that I feel like a lot of us are generally very friendly in the community. So if what you're wanting is attention, if you're nice, I guarantee you somebody in this community will be nice to you back and be your friend. You know, like I feel like we're a very friendly community. For me, it's all messages. Good. I'm now just doing that thing where I said I would roam around and check the rest of the pathing. I feel like we're good though. What's happening? Hello, Jacob. Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about somebody that was trolling in the community recently, but I would like to move on from that now and not really give them any attention anymore. It was just a brief thing that I brought up to be like, hey, if you see weird messages, just alert the person's mods or the streamer and don't give them any attention. That's all I was saying. I think we're good though, because there's not really any room up here for pathing, like at all. Actually, I haven't added any to the campsite area. I'm not sure if I want to, though. I kind of like how it is without it. I know why people need to be assholes. Like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Precisely. Also, with that being said, you don't need to delete that message. I've been thinking about making a timer for it. Mods, if any of you are here right now or lurking or chatting, whatever it is that you're doing, would you guys like for me to make a timer message if someone would be like, hey, this channel isn't always family friendly, because it's not always family friendly. And I like to be transparent about that. I haven't made a timer for it, like the timer messages that go off repeatedly. Should I? Because I still haven't done it. I would have been safe and just report it and never contact with them. I've reported them whenever they were impersonating Sienna. But then they changed names a few different times. So I don't know if that's even going to go through anymore. I believe we're good on pathing, by the way, so I think I'm going to move on to my space filler, so let me just redo that message. I also have a Radiant H sneeze slur? I don't know what that is. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I think I will. Because I'm definitely not, that's not me saying that I'm like gross or vulgar a lot of times. I'm definitely not, but I'm also not super family friendly every single live stream. I'm not. And I like to be honest about that. Okay, pinned message is up. I just put that I finished the paths and I'm working on space fillers. I can probably take this hat off too now. You can do a 16+ stream. I've seen other creators do it. That gives me the idea. So like you see how, before I finish that, you see how there's like the messages where it'll be, let's see, where's a good one? Like one more Streamlabs will randomly be like, enjoying the stream, be sure to like and subscribe, like those kinds of messages. I could make one where it says that my stream rating is more like 16+. I used to say it's 13 and up, and now I feel like I might raise it a little bit. Big things you can cuss within reason. Very true. Because I don't do that like a ton. But admittedly, I do that sometimes. If I'm just being honest. And I'll figure something out for that because I feel like I should. I thought about it a while back and then I never did it, but I feel like I should. So I will get on that. Additionally, I also feel like as a creator that was rampantly attacked by Kappa in the past, and they're convinced that I'm younger than I am, I feel like it's also important to not be as family friendly sometimes. How much money do you need for Animal Crossing? Like to buy it? I think it's still $60, which is kind of ridiculous in my opinion. I feel like it should be cheaper by now. Next time we end up playing hide and seek on this island, if it happens on this one again, there's gonna be so many more places to hide now for you guys. I'll admit I cuss a lot IRL, but I'm adult, same. I'm not gonna lie, IRL, like a completely outside of content creation, I have one of the worst potty mouths you ever did see. Also my Mario Kart and my 5 Pokemon cards. I feel like that should be enough to get a copy of Animal Crossing, depending on all the cards that you have. So I know that you listed some of them, but I don't know how much they sell for is the thing. I'm sorry, Lex, you need to go. I may be back for stream, and my sister just got here. That's okay, Megs. I understand. Thank you for being here, and thank you for modding. I appreciate you. I was trying to break this rock and not hit it to get items, but sure. Is anybody else streaming Animal Crossing right now, by the way? I'm not ready to do the raid yet, but I'm trying to think mentally of like who I might raid. Some of them are rainbow, some of them are full arts, and some are just VMAX. I have one Radian. I have no idea what that means. Shiver, do you know what that means? I know that you like Pokemon, of course. It's also hard as my mom wants me to do errands. There's like an hour left of the stream. Like if y'all need to go, like I get it. I also know that I don't normally stream this early, and it's also a Saturday, so I feel like it's a good day for errands. Oh, I think Elizabeth meant radiant. It was a typo, I believe. I'm so sorry I'm lurking, sorry I'm paying attention. I'm just writing notes for my understudy because she's going on for me tomorrow. No, you're good, it's okay. Speaking of that, I have a story time for you understudy-wise. That reminds me. This was ages ago. So this was back when I was in 6th grade. But I did Oklahoma, and I was an understudy for, I believe the character name was Gertie. It was a long time ago, so I might be remembering a little bit off. But I was an understudy for Gertie. Otherwise, I think I played a character called Kate. I feel like you'd think I'd remember better. It was forever ago for me. And this was my big theater mistake, but I did not pay attention and did not study enough to accurately play the understudy. The actress was running super late and we were about to start the show and she still wasn't there. And they were like, okay, we need you to go on and be the understudy for her. And I just was sent into a full-blown panic attack because I was not ready for that at all. And then thankfully last second, actress showed up, got ready really fast and we were good, but that was terrifying. And hello, Alpha Moon, welcome in. Like, did you know that the reason why Saturday and Sunday are break days because 7 weeks system was used to fit in the Industrial Revolution? 5 days of work, 1 day of groceries, 1 day of church. We just go grocery shopping on completely random days. So I feel like that doesn't make sense. Well, I'm sure it made sense in the past, but right now I feel like it doesn't make as much sense. My understudy is literally my best friend. I love her so much. Oh my gosh, I feel that. It's so scary. It's terrifying. And like, it was obviously my own fault. I should have studied the role more so I'd be ready in case I actually had to go on for her. But that was horrifying. I'm writing her Uber specific notes for everything she needs to do. Good, as you should. I'm sure she'll appreciate it because I didn't have any kind of notes or anything. I just had to hope that if I ended up going on, I didn't mess up the show. I kind of want to go see what my island rating is again. I've been checking periodically. Well, not today, but like throughout my recent streams I have. $2 million for my house that I'm not going to be paying off. Like, yeah, continue to make your payments. And I'm like, I definitely won't be, because I also won't exist for that much longer. Still 3 stars? Are you kidding me? What does she want from me? She wants flowers. Okay. I want to get some hybrids and use those to up the rating, but I don't have other hybrids with me. I may end up needing to make another Treasure Island trip, and if I do that, I'll do what I did yesterday where I cover the code out of respect for the island owner. I think the next area that I'll work on for space fillers is the arcade area, because I didn't finish that earlier. So let me just grab these. She's too picky. She really is. I feel like that might have been a deliberate thing done by Nintendo to make it more of a challenge. Like, if you were to be playing normally, not necessarily hard mode, but like playing with like not a bunch of time traveling and no treasure islands and everything, I think that whole idea is meant to just make it more difficult so that there's constantly something for you to work on. And thank you for the like, Mandeem. I appreciate it. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Wait, what's wrong, Simply Sunny? I think these I might just go ahead and move. Well, now I'm second guessing myself. I feel like something else could easily go here. And I feel like it's kind of an awkward and like random spot to put an arcade. What if I relocated the arcade to go over here instead? Do you guys think that would make more sense? Because I feel like now that I think about it, that does make a lot more sense. Where's a good place to sell these? I don't know how old you are, but if you are an adult, you could potentially sell them online. But if you're not, I wouldn't do that. I'm at 30 likes. Sorry, no, you're fine. It's okay. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. You're all good. It's okay. I feel like it does make a lot more sense to do it over here, though. So I'm gonna do that here instead. Wait, Saturn, if you have, when you get a second, I know you're busy writing notes for your understudy, but when you get the chance, Google image search the villager Becky from Animal Crossing. Omar is obsessed with her. I do not like her. I don't. I really don't. What's her name? Her name is Becky. She's a purple chicken. That's why I can't type today. It's okay. It happens. I think since my mini carnival is right there anyway, like the little play area, I feel like it'd make perfect sense to do the arcade right here. She got them sired eyes. I love it. I don't like her. And Omar gets so mad whenever I trash talk that villager. Good afternoon, Lexi. Hello, Rich. Welcome to the stream. I'm on Team Omar with this one. Someone's gotta summon him and get him to come to the stream for a moment and see what we said. Animal Crossing, I know there's room. Do not play with me like this. I don't know. I think I might put all the little capsule toys here because I'm going to put like 3. I feel like it'll be satisfying that way. And then for the brake tapper, where should I put that? Like right here, maybe? And then there's a few other items. I think I'll put those next to this pond. Perfect. Put like 3. I'm not even going by specific colors. I'm just kind of grabbing whatever I click on first. I don't like the red crane game though. It's not as cute. Okay, I don't think I have enough room for a third one, because then it would be too crowded. And the rest of it, should I put like a chair area for the arcade? I might. I don't know. I could either do with a classic idea with the froggy chairs, or I could do these glowing moss stools that glow in the dark. It has to be nighttime or like the evening for that to work. If I get Animal Crossing, am I allowed to join your island? Only on days where I have open gates. I don't always have them open, but whenever I do, I'll let you guys know. I'm getting a bit hungry. I think I'll air fry some french fries soon. Have you ever had french fries covered in cheese? Because it's really good. I had that the other day, but with also sliced jalapenos, and it was really good. There's little areas to sit in front of the games. I think that's just like, it's like a nice extra touch. I think I want to go to the Nook Stop now and order some of the extra mushroom platforms, because I only have 2 and I wanted to put some on the island. I really like your island. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's my first time doing Kid Core, so I'm really proud of how it looks so far. That is not what I meant. I meant to click on the Nook Shopping, not the Nook Miles Redemption. I get them mixed up sometimes, still. I'm not gonna lie. So I already have 2, and then I got 2 more. And then I think I also want to get some pipes for traveling on the island. I don't want to end up making it look super like Nintendo themed, but I did want to use a few of these items. Is that canon in game you're playing? Let me see. No, it's Downtown Grassland from one of the Kirby games. Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Wait, actually, is that Kirby in the Forgotten Land? Hold on, let me click on the album, because now I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, it is from Kirby in the Forgotten Lands, okay. There we go. I love the Mario stuff. I do too. cheese fries are so good. Cheese fries are amazing. Sometimes we even get them with like chopped bacon. But I usually just like the cheese and the jalapenos if possible. So I can't get those right away, but I can get the mushroom platforms that I do have and put those out in the front. I was originally going to put them out front, but now I'm kind of thinking, would it match the arcade stuff? Because it could. Like, it's super fluorescent. It could look good. And right when I was playing Animal Crossing, I bought every single Mario item. I especially like the Princess Peach outfits. I love Princess Peach. Well, it sounds so close to Canada and Major. You should totally compare the two when you have a chance. Well, what is Canada and Major? What is that from? I think it was a smart idea for me to go ahead and put this more near the arcade stuff because I just feel like it makes a little bit more sense. I did put a bunch of fruit trees in the front anyway, so that fills out that space. I'm just going to continue to kind of nitpick this area a bit. And then I think I want to take my little, what's the word? Those little bird floater things we put on the beach, like those like inner tube type designs that look like birds. I want to put some of those on the beach. And why am I putting these away? I just grabbed that. I love the mushrooms. You like my new profile picture, Lexi? I do. At this point, I'm also just doing like miscellaneous items that I feel like make sense in my head to fill out the extra spaces. German, but I don't know how to pronounce that. I am so sorry. But I did read your message. I also do need to add more flowers. Isabel's right with that. I have plenty of trees, but I feel like I am kind of lacking flowers. Just like a few yeses or nos in the chat. Should I'll cover the code, of course, because you gotta cover the code. But should I go to Treasure Island and get some hybrids for the island? Do you have any Planks design codes? Not that I've made. Here, I'll show you what designs I have though, like that I have downloaded. So starting from the top, I'll scroll kind of slow. When I was playing Animal Crossing, I wasn't really good at the game. That's okay. Regardless of whether you think you're good or bad or medium at it, as long as you're enjoying it, that's what counts. And that's pretty much all the designs that I have on this side. And in a moment, I'll scroll over to the other one. Thank you for using the like command, Dima. I appreciate it. On my end, it says we're currently 6 likes away from 40 likes. And this is what I have on the other side. I normally wear my crayon dress for the stream, so I want to make that my outfit for the dream dress. But I tried to make the transparent image for the thumbnail earlier, and it just was not cooperating. So I changed the outfit for the stream. Actually, I feel like that's too much red up next to the red ladder, so I'm gonna get a different color plastic bench. Hello, Gabriella. Welcome to the stream. I ran out of water. I can't hydrate anymore, but that's okay. Didn't I have a few other colored plastic benches? I swear I feel like I did. I did? Okay, cool. I'll get some more of the blue ones. But then what else could go over there? I think the baby bears are small enough that they could fit in that area, but do I have any more of the baby bears? Like the ones that I know are small? What's your favorite candy? Mine's Jelly Ranchers. Like whenever I run out of Jelly Ranchers, I go to the store and buy 2 full bags. I like those Sour Patch Kids sour watermelon slices. Those are really good. Okay, I guess I ran onto the small bears too. Oh, no, never mind. There they are. This is super specific, so it's okay if nobody relates. But these dolly items, these specific dolly items, they always remind me of Ica Village every time I see them. Both the New Leaf version and the New Horizons version. I can't ever think of anything else when I see them. I like the regular one. Thinks Lexi the best. Of course, you're welcome, Rich. Should I get Animal Crossing or Let's Go Pikachu? I'm gonna say Animal Crossing. Especially because there's a big community of people on both Twitch and YouTube that love and play it and still make content for it. It's like, although the game has been out for a little bit now, it still has plenty of people that like it and enjoy it and make content for it. Like, the community itself is still very lively. You like the stream? Thank you for liking it, Gabriella. I appreciate you. I think I am going to go ahead and make a quick trip to a treasure island, but I'll have to cover the code. And it's not going to take me too long. I just want to get some hybrids. So I don't have enough flowers. So I'll put these away to make a bit of extra room. I don't know how many I'm going to end up getting. Yeah, but Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu is one of the last games besides Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Maybe you can make it like a heads or tails thing and then ask your Siri, if you have Siri, to do heads or tails. I do that all the time for random stuff. These notes from writers are so messy, she's not going to get a single thing. I feel like it's the thought that counts, because some people don't even do notes for their understudies. So, fair warning if you've never seen it before, my picture that I used to cover codes is kind of a jump scare. Like, just a little bit. Still a little bit. I would get more water, but I don't feel like getting up to get it. And we're on the last hour of the stream anyways. Now I have to pull up the actual code on Discord. She hasn't been able to practice this whole time, so I've been trying to write everything I do to the most minute detail? What? Okay. I was pulling up the code, sorry. Warnings for the jump scare, I love it. Well, I have to, I've been told that it scares people. So I feel like I have an urge to put the warning. By the way, welcome to the stream, Animal Crossing. I don't know if you've been lurking or if you just got here, but welcome in. She's amazingly talented though, since she has all day to prepare, so she should be good. Oh, I mean, minute. Okay, I was like, what? I don't feel like it's that scary, but I've been told that it's scary, so I give a jump scare warning whenever I put it on the screen. You're just like, they'll crush you. Fun fact with disliking the stream, it doesn't do as many bad things as you think if you dislike the stream. It kind of does the same thing in the algorithm as likes to, so even if you dislike the stream, it's still interacting with it and it therefore pushes it out to other people. Also, I'm assuming it was either an accident or the weird troll that's been in the community that we talked about earlier. I feel like it is kind of cute. Shiver made it for me. Sorry, my ear was hurting because it was being crushed by my headphones. By the way, Nanimal, I know that you mod for more than one person. I'm sure that you've seen it by now because it's been rapidly spreading around the community. But you've heard about the troll that's been impersonating content creators, right? Because if you hadn't, I was going to mention it to you since I know that you're a mod for people. Yes, thank you for letting me know. I was in Artsy's stream last night and we were talking about it, and after they had been banned, I guess they were still there and reading chat. They saw me and then went and bullied me in my own comments, which like is very sad behavior. You know, how do you have that much free time? Also, yesterday was not that great of a mental health day for me, so that was not fun to see. It's been removed, so if you're wanting to go and see it, it's gone. Like, there's no point. I mean, I just was gonna mention it to you in case for some reason you hadn't seen it or heard about it yet. I'm so sorry people are so stupid, and for what? I mean, it'll be okay, because I've already hidden them and banned them from that channel, so unless somebody else starts doing the same thing, we won't see them here. I think it's just really unfortunate that people find that behavior okay, you know? I said this earlier, and I'll say it again. I feel like this community is generally very friendly, and if what you're wanting is friends or attention, I guarantee you, if you're just nice and you follow people's rules in their communities, that people will talk to you and be your friend. Like, I have full faith in that, and I stand by that statement. I feel like I also don't have any tulips on my own, by the way, so I'm gonna get some tulips. And then for these, I want to get some orange tulips and some pink tulips, and that should be good. Let's be friends, of course. If you want to add me on the Switch, by the way, you can. I feel like we're all friends here in this community as long as we all follow the rules. We can all be friends, of course. I don't mean that to say as like a cliche response, but like I mean that. Here. While I'm mentioning that, I'll pull up the friend code. Just let me know what your name is on the Switch so I know it's you. I think for the last three, I might get a few Lily of the Valleys. It's just the word friend code. Okay, my Switch is dead. I'll definitely add you on this. Of course, you're welcome. If you're on mobile, you could just take a screenshot of that if you want to, so you have it. I feel like for a lot of my friends, like that one, and then any commands that I have set up for streamer friends, for those ones, it's always going to be whatever their username is, which I feel like some of them are really long. The only reason I have it that way is because I am a very forgetful person by nature, and by setting it up that way, it allows me to not be able to forget what their command is. Because if I make all of them some sort of nickname, I'm inevitably going to forget at least half of them. So now I'm gonna go back and plant these flowers, put some of those little inner tube things on the beaches. And then what else have I not worked on? Because I did the arcade, and I did the little space filler that was by the picnic area. What else do I need to work on? Because you were here earlier when I said I finished the pathing and I'm just kind of doing whatever space fillers I can to fill out the rest of the island. That's so smart, I can never remember anyone's commands. It does get a little bit lengthy sometimes because some usernames are very long, but I feel like it's worth it because it makes it where there's no possible chance that you can forget them. Like, let's say, for example, let's say if Kato were to pop in, her command would literally just be console Kato. Or if Peyton popped in, it would just be Peyton's Corner, etc. Like, it's just whatever their username is. And then if I hadn't made a command already, or if I forgot to, I'll have one of the mods grab it and then pray that I remember it to make it. You know what sounds really good to me all of a sudden is Subway. Like a foot-long sandwich would just be really good. I'm gonna use the shovel when I plant them, by the way, so I can mark off where they get planted. Meatball sub, my beloved. I haven't had a meatball sub in a long time. My go-to order from Subway, if you guys like Subway, what's your go-to order? When I was a kid, it was always just either Italian bread or wheat bread. It would be turkey, mayonnaise, and like pickles, and that would be it. Like not even cheese, that would literally be it. And then when I got older, I started having like their veggies, which is basically just like a vegetarian sandwich. You can put customized things on there that just don't have any meat. And that's really good too. But now part of me is craving like my old go-to sandwich. My salami and pepperoni. I've forgotten, it's been so long since I've had to order it for him. But there was this one point at a job that Ben had, and I'm not gonna say where it is for his privacy. But there was a Subway that was also nearby, and I would go and order for him all the time. And I had to memorize the order so I could constantly order without having to ask for help because he'd be busy, and I couldn't ask for help. I'm a meatball sub kind of babe. The bit that I was supposed to reread Elizabeth's message. I do that all the time. Like, I feel like I'm constantly rapid fire, super chatty. I feel like I read chats decently fast, but then as a result, I accidentally reread stuff. How do you add someone? I'll show you. So you click on the home button, you'll go up here to wherever your icon is. The other ones that you see on there are guest accounts that I have. You'll go to this section where add friend, and you'll highlight search with friend code, and from that point onwards, you'll just input whatever code you're searching for. I love the Italian BMT with cheese and tomatoes and cucumber and spinach and mayo and sub sauce Italian bread. Speaking of that, I do like the Italian herbs and cheese bread. I didn't like it when I was a kid, but now that I'm older, I like it. I'm hoping the fact that I'm adding more flowers and the fact that they're hybrids makes Isabel happy. And speaking of sandwiches, do you guys like BLTs? I do, but I'm picky about how much bacon goes on it, because if it's stacked too high, then it grosses me out. And then for the orange flowers, I'm gonna put them all over here. I feel like I should remove this tree though, because it's right in front of their door. I don't like mayonnaise or sauce, but I'll eat a dry BLT. When you saying that reminds me of somebody that I know. She's like a guest mod, if you will, because I have her modded, but she's not usually available to do modding. But with stuff like French fries or onion rings or chicken nuggets, like stuff like that, she doesn't like any kind of sauce and will just eat it completely dry. Send your friend request? Okay, hold on 1 second. What was your name on the Switch? I just feel the need to ask. Sometimes, even though I'm very open to adding people in the chat, sometimes trolls try to add me too, so I'm just making sure that it's you. I do that with salad too. I'm just munching a plain bag of baby spinach. I mean, I feel like that would be kind of good. I've seen people do this with kale, and I know a lot of people don't like kale, but hear me out before you get grossed out. This person took a bunch of tiny pieces of kale and put it on like some aluminum foil on a tray so that we could go in the oven. And then they sprinkled just like, I think a tiny bit of oil on there so that we wouldn't stick or like burn or anything. Just like a little bit. And then I think it was a bunch of sea salt that they sprinkled on there. Put it in the oven so it would get dry. And then they made it kale chips. So they were a lot healthier, but they tasted like potato chips because of the salt and the fact that they were baked. It's those kale chips. I love how you did that. I've never tried them myself, but I've heard that they're really good, and I want to try them, but we never buy kale. Admittedly, I'm the kind of person that will ask for stuff from the store sometimes, or if I go shopping myself, whatever I get, sometimes, even if I really wanted it, stuff will accidentally go bad. And I really don't mean for that to happen, but it just does. Your name on Switch is David A. Okay, hold on. You're good, I got you. I added you back. Excuse me. And then I wanted to get those little inner tube things. I always forget what they're actually called, but I want to put some of those on the beach. I love the Porsche emoji. The person I was talking about, by the way, that likes to eat their onion rings, french fries, chicken nuggets, etc. completely dry, that's the same person that made the Porsche emoji. Also, this is definitely me plugging my own channel memberships. But while we're using that, there are channel memberships available if anybody wants them. You don't have to. I always say this, but donating channel memberships, all that stuff is definitely not necessary whatsoever at any point. It is still appreciated, but don't feel bad if you can't. I totally get it. This is what I was talking about, the inflatable tubes. I don't think I'm gonna have enough for every single beach, but that's okay. It's okay if I call you Queen Lexi. If you want to, you can. Thank you for asking first. I will say though, for anybody that's new here, I am non-binary. I use she, they pronouns. However, in terms of things like names like Queen or King, I feel like there's not really any neutral term that I like. So I've continued to go with the name Queen until I find a different one. So that's okay for right now. Speaking of that, thank you for bringing up that command. We've seen a lot of new faces today, and I feel like a lot of people don't know. Saturn, I also never asked, have you seen any of the Star Wars movies? I talked about this the other day, but I don't think you were here whenever I asked people. meant to put that back, pull that backwards, not push it, excuse me. I only have one left. Where should I put this one? This one can be pushed down a little bit more, and then I'll put the other one in between. Actually, it might look kind of cool if I put that pink one in the middle, so I'm gonna rearrange these. Okay, that is done. I don't think I have any more. Nope, okay. Well, I placed a bunch more furniture. I placed some extra flowers. I did put them in various parts of the island so that way it's more like spread out to Isabel. I want to see if my island rating has gone up at all. Do you need Pokemon live streams? I do. I do. I used to be like 90% Animal Crossing, but now I do a lot more of a variety than I used to. Still 3 stars. She is so picky. Literally, what is her deal? There are some areas, you know how I've used those transparent kid core designs on the grass in some spots? There's some that don't have like any of that stuff, so I might go around and do a bit of detailing with it. Also, I feel like I should check how long I've been live for, because I haven't checked in a little bit. Okay. I might be lurky because my anxiety is picking up, but I'll be here as much as I can. That's okay, Saturn. I'm just gonna go around and do some custom designs throughout the entire map. I thought that beetle on the ground was some kind of cockroach, and I was like, I didn't know those could be outside, because normally they're just in your house whenever you've been time traveling. And I already have a garden, but I might get a fence and put some fencing around these. I feel like it'd be a nice spot to put another little garden. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I want to do the custom design thing first. My sister is laughing at me for selling Pokemon cards for Animal Crossing, but I told her I love Animal Crossing. That's really rude. I'm sorry that you're being laughed at. That's not nice. We wouldn't laugh at you for that here. About it. It would depend on me being able to find the villager photos fast enough at a treasure island. But I thought about getting villager photos for each individual character that I have and putting them outside each house. That way you know whose house it is. I feel like that would be... Excuse me. Ew, I'm sorry. That was me coughing. But I feel like that would be a cute idea. you learned how to skate? Like roller skate or like skating with a skateboard? Oh, you mean roller skating? I tried learning to roller skate once, and I just do not have very good balance. I'm not good at it. I can't put any of them around the mushroom platforms because they take up too many spaces. Well, I believe in you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. There's like no flowers back here. It's kind of empty on that part. So maybe I should get some, I mean, I wouldn't go back to the treasure island. I'd probably just buy flowers. That way it wouldn't be as time consuming. I should put some back there too. I feel like I don't need these ones as much anymore for decorating, so I'm just gonna pick that up, and I guess I can put it back down later again if I need it. I feel like though having streams that last at least like roughly 2 hours, now give or take like a few minutes maybe, I feel like it's helped me to finish islands a lot faster. Like there's so much more time in the stream to get stuff done now, so I just feel like it's gonna go a lot faster for all of my islands in the future. By the way, I did make up my choice. I'm definitely getting Animal Crossing. Yay! I hope you have fun with it. Or I guess like with your new copy of it. Actually, did I get you mixed up with somebody else? Because somebody was saying that they lost their copy of Animal Crossing. Was that you, or am I mixing up with somebody else that was from the raid earlier? Because I might be confusing you with somebody else. I do that sometimes. Oh, that was you. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Do I have those benches with me or no? So I kind of want to put some benches right here. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. But I want them to be pink to match the area. Either pink or white, we'll see. Actually, if I have more than one bench, if I have like 3 I could spare, and I do. I have 2 white ones, okay. And I'll grab these and then customize one of them to make it pink. I don't think my island will be any better than yours. Don't say that. I bet your island will be amazing. Oh, do I have to see Reese and Cyrus to get that? Okay. I have to see Reese and Cyrus to make it pink, so I can't change that part myself. I feel like at this point, considering I finished the pathing and now I'm doing that thing again that I do with islands, where I'm constantly running around everywhere and filling out random empty spots that need filling, I could say, give me like a couple of days and this island will probably be finished. Like, I'm not kidding. Yeah, but I probably will be spending all my money on my house. For me, I do go and get a lot, like pretty much almost all of my stuff at Treasure Island. So without that, I wouldn't finish islands very fast. So that's definitely a factor in it, at least for me. Oh yeah, by the way, in Pokemon Violet, I finished the Pokédex. I have not finished it. I'd like to eventually though, but I feel like it's probably gonna take some time considering I don't play it daily, nor do I stream it daily. If you want help, I can help you with it. I think I'm good where I am right now in the game, but thank you. I appreciate it. You play Islands on Roblox too? I very rarely play Roblox, but I wish I played it more. The only thing is, I don't know how well that's going to do on my channel. Like, analytically, and people are going to enjoy that and watch it. But I have asked about streaming it before. So I might. I don't know. We'll see. It's not gonna happen quite yet, but it is almost time to do a raid for the stream. Does anybody know if anyone is streaming Animal Crossing at the moment? Or like anybody in the Animal Crossing community, if any of them are alive? I know you recently tried and got hit with 14 copyrights. I was lurking in that stream for a few minutes. Like I popped in. I do that a lot. Like I'll pop in a random stream. I stream hop and I lurk. But are those copyright claims or strikes? Because strikes are very different from claims. Crossing Minute is, I think, okay. Speaking of Crossing Minute, do you guys remember how I was saying that the impersonator troll was in my comments? They were impersonating Dan, aka Crossing Minute, with that when that happened. To be honest, I can't remember. That's okay. I hope they were claims though, because strikes, if it was 14 strikes, I don't think he would have his channel anymore. Because strikes are very serious. Oh yeah, I got this super specific, just a random washer. I'm gonna put that in the laundromat that I put by the campsite. Because I never put an actual washer in that area, so I should go do that. I just play Islands on my own, no streaming for fun, and then I got Minecraft, no block limit. But what is Islands on Minecraft? Like, no, not Minecraft, excuse me, on Roblox. I meant to say Roblox. I mixed the two words. But what is that? Actually, I feel like that looks kind of weird there. I'm gonna put it on this side instead. Okay. I feel like we're nearly there. We're nearly done with this island. We're just like at that stage of just adding random detailing and filling in random areas that need filling. I want to see what flowers Timmy and Tommy have available, because the island does still need more flowers, and I don't have the time to go to another treasure island right now. You're really bored? I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know if that's my stream that's making you feel bored, but if it is, I'm sorry. Are you a sushi babe? Absolutely not. I do not like sushi. No, I know what you meant. It's okay. I don't like sushi. It's also too risky for me to eat anyways. Because of my shellfish allergy, I get really worried about cross-contamination. Because I know not everything has it, but it's just too risky for me to eat it really, at least most of the time, because of cross-contamination problems. What's your favorite move-in Pokemon mines? I don't know what that is. Like, I love and play Pokemon Violet, but I also have almost zero knowledge off the top of my head that I can give you about Pokemon in general. Oh, shit, I totally forgot. Have you ever played Terraria? I have it on my computer. I don't stream it though, but I've played it like a few times. I miss it, but I hit the block limit in my island and everything froze. You said very similar to Minecraft. It has mini bosses to battle, crops to grow and sell, things you can craft, sell, or buy. Sometimes they hold special events and give out trophies. Oh, favorite move in Pokemon. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I still don't have a proper answer, but that makes a lot more sense now. Happy Sunday. Hello, Isabel. Welcome to the live stream. We should play Doors, Lexi. The way that for some reason my brain read that as donos, like the nickname for donations, and I was like, I can't do that. I do not have the money for donations. I say that as I may end up going to the jump show tomorrow. I don't think I can anymore today, but I would be able to tomorrow if I decide to go. Like, I would have the time to and everything. It was moving water that did my build-in. Do you remember that Roblox minigame that was like survive the natural disasters or something? You had to like roam around the map and try to survive stuff like tornadoes or like tsunamis. Does anybody else remember that? Or is that just me? Isabel, I am still not Isabel, excuse me. Elizabeth. I don't know why I said Isabel. Excuse me, I meant to say Elizabeth. I'm confused. It's like, I like the game, but I know nothing about it at the same time. You remember it too? I loved that game. That one, and there was one that was called Build to Survive the Zombies, and there was like various kinds of zombies that would periodically attack you, and you would spawn on a random little section of the map, and that whatever you spawned on, that was your land, that was your area that you could build a house or territory, whatever you want to call it, to try and survive all the zombies. But then the creators stopped updating it, and now it's super glitchy. At least I remember it being super glitchy the last several times that I tried to play it. That one was my absolute favorite, but because it stopped getting updated, like, it's impossible to play now without it being bugged out. It was super fun. Like, for example, one of the zombies was like ice zombies, and they'd be like, looked like giant blocks of ice, and they would like go after you, and they would unalive you if they touched you. Or there was the giant zombies, which were terrifying. Like, if you didn't build your base enough, or house, whatever you want to call it, if you didn't build it up high enough and you were inside of your building, they would walk straight through your house and unalive you that way. So if you didn't have some part of your base that was high enough and taller than them, then you just had no chance of surviving. I'll scout the Roblox website. My favorites to find games you would like, Lexi. I always loved the really random tycoons. And then the random stuff where it was like, ride a taco down a rainbow, like random stuff like that. Those are funny to me. It was sad. It was my favorite of all time. It was my favorite when I was a kid. And they just stopped updating it. I mean, who knows? Maybe they've updated it since then, but I checked several times. By the way, I love you too, Stella. I don't think you're here anymore. But it makes me so sad. There's no room. Yes, there is. Do not play with me like that, Nintendo. It kind of looks like a refrigerator from the back, so now I have to put it somewhere else. Referral children not hard. I feel like that's a good thing, though. I know so many people are struggling. Artistic ones always seem to suffer the most because they give the most through their hard labor of love. Absolutely. You're definitely right. 100%. Actually, that does need to be spaced out a little bit. Let me see. I'm sure someday they'll come back and fix it. We need a vacation sometimes. It's been a couple of years though. I don't think it's gonna be updated. I see what you mean though. I'm gonna go ahead and find somebody for us to raid. If you guys would like to stick around while we raid somebody, just let me see who's live. And of course, as I always say, I won't have chat pulled up while I'm searching, so if you send me a message, I promise I'm not ignoring you. I just don't have the chat pulled up. Let's see. Is there anybody playing Animal Crossing right now? Or anybody that we know in the community? Let me see. Okay, I've never rated this person before. However, I know streamer friends that are friends with them, so they've got the good vibes. Let me just make sure that I copy the link. Okay. Hold on. I'm waiting for the chat box to pop back up so I can paste it because I can't see it yet. Thank you for coming. Remember, like, if you haven't, absolutely. Thank you so much for that reminder. We're gonna go ahead and raid. No, you're good. It's okay. We're gonna go ahead and raid Corbin. Wait, actually, am I saying Corbin Crossing or Corbin? Not me sounding like a fake fan. We're gonna raid Corbin. Here is the link. I'll paste that a few times for you guys. I feel like I sound like such a fake fan. Oops. No, you're good. It's okay. I have a raid command for that like gives the raid instructions. I know I'm spamming the chat with links, but it's just to make sure that people see it. And then the raid command. And of course, as I always say before I go, thank you so much for liking this stream. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for all the good stuff. I will see you guys next week for more live streams. Bye, everybody.